Hi, I'm Phyllis from I Sew in the Doll Corner. And last week I started a quilt. And it's a sampler quilt. And each block is going to be different. It'll have some of the same fabrics in it. And I'm going to use all pieces of little bits that I have around here to make it. Scraps. And this is the block I made last week. And I showed you how I made my half square triangles in this little block in here, and then how I put it together. Today I'm going to show you my 9 patch with half square triangles, and I'll just go over quickly how I made my half square triangles and how I put the 9 patch together. For the 9 patch I cut 2 pieces of fabric that are 4 inches square. You could make them 3 7/8, but I go the 4 inches. They're probably a little easier to find on the ruler and that. So if I have to trim a little bit off, that's fine. But anyway, I put my 2 different colors together, line up from corner to corner, draw a line. I sew a 1/4 inch on either side of the line, and that gives me two half square triangles. For this block I need 4 pieces, 4 inches square, and then I need 5 plain pieces of fabric, or it can be any kind of fabric as long as they go nicely together. And they're 3 and 3.5 inches. Why we need the larger one is because of the seam in the half square triangle. So these ones are 4 inches and these ones are 3.5 inches. And then there we go. And I sew them together like this. Put a seam down here and a seam here and a seam here, and then I take my next one and I reverse it, I guess you would say, put it in the center, and I put one block going this way. Now I want to make sure my light color is always to the right. To the right. Right? Oh. Sometimes this can be a little confusing. No, I haven't got that right yet. There. And then I sew these together and then across here and make my 9 patch. And it makes a nice block. You can use any colors you have. You can mix up the colors. It doesn't matter. So that's how, and then this is the complete block. Now I'm going to show you another block, and it's very similar. It's a 3/4 or 3 triangles in this block. And it's still a 9 patch. Now for this one, for this block, you need 4 1/4 inch squares. And you put 2 colors together and you make a half square triangle. The same way with the 1/4 inch on either side of the line. So then you want to take your main color and you put it on top of that. Just like that. And you draw another line here. And you sew on either side of it. And that gives you your 3 triangles. Here's another one. Now these can be a little confusing to put together to make sure you've got them all going the same direction. I put my light colored fabric to the outside. See. So, no. I'm getting mixed up here. I've got too many squares and triangles. Here we are. So I put this one with the light side out. And then I made the 9 patch. But you can end up with them say you put your white this way. It doesn't look quite right. So you want them all going in the same direction with the light out. And sometimes you have to move them from one side to the other. So that's the way. Just make sure you get your whatever color you want going in the same direction. And this wheel the star is sort of, looks like as if it's spinning. It's called it's got several names. It's called a spinning star. It's called a castle. It's called, these blocks have been around for years and everybody has a different name for them. So anyway, that's how I've made that one up. So if you want to follow me on making different blocks, subscribe, touch the bell, and check out my Etsy shop for my dolls patterns. And thanks for watching. Bye now.